Well, howdy, ho. Can y'all smell that? I smell depressed love in the air. But let's get right into it. Let's bring in my co-host for this week. Oh, look at that sad
Terrible.
face.
It's
Sad.
terrible.
He's mourning the loss. No more
Why?
denim jeans and mustaches.
Why, Jeff? Why'd
Why?
you have to leave?
Why? Makes me think of a song I heard. Jeffy, come back. Any fool can see I was wrong for trying to say, oh, shave your stash.
Oh, Lord have mercy, guys. I can't believe it. You can see right here on this slide, I'm in tears in my sweet ass bomber jacket. But, you know, we've got.
Look, Jeff's looking the other way. He's not going to even look you in the eye.
I got the cold shoulder. He walked out the door, broke my heart, left it in pieces on the floor. Terrible. I just wrote a little song there.
I mean, you got to think about it. At first, you was afraid. You was petrified.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, in case you haven't heard, Jeff Fisher stepped down as the coach of the Michigan Panthers in the USFL. Let's give you a little bit of a history. On January 27th, 2022, it was announced that Fisher would become the head coach and general manager of the Michigan Panthers, where he went 2-8 in his tenure as the head coach. Finishing third in the USFL North Division, the Panthers did not qualify for the playoffs. Only 2 wins came against the 1-9 Maulers, whose coach also stepped down. Where he defeated the Maulers in week 3 and 10. And he secured the number 1 overall pick in the 2023 draft for the Panthers with that win in week 10. And then on February 3rd, 2023, Fisher resigned as head coach of the Michigan Panthers after just 1 season. We've got a quote for him right here. It says, "Coaching in the USFL has been an incredible experience, and I am a firm believer the league has tremendous future. I am extremely grateful to our players, coaches, and fans, and the excellent leadership at the USFL." Well,
No,
if he was such a big fan of it, I wish he'd have stayed around a little longer. But just
notice
judging,
he didn't
just
say nothing about the Colonel, though.
no, he didn't say anything about me, which was just disheartening. Uh, like I said, I wish he would have stayed around. But look, I mean, his first year going 2-8. Maybe he just lost whatever love he had for football. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to believe.
For y'all that ain't really watched when we started up this podcast and everything, this was how you would say it, Brian's man crush.
Yeah,
This-
the mustache man.
This was him,
Yeah.
and now it's not him.
Well, like I said, I'm brokenhearted, man. I am upset. Like I said, he didn't do a good job in the USFL, but it was nice to have somebody with that pedigree there.
Yeah.
But it's just heartbreaking, man. And yeah, I mean, producer Wayne is right. How quickly things can change in a year. He comes in, star of the USFL, has got his dad jeans on, ripped up, got the sunglasses on, mustache like he likes it. Sort of Sam Elliott like, I would say. Riding a Harley. We'd have to say probably great value, Sam Elliott. He's not up to that level yet.
I don't know if he even made it to great value.
Okay, he's Clover Valley. That's the Dollar General version. So
I was thinking about that, or what if it's Shoppers Mart, or
there's a ton of them.
Yeah. It's like the Costco version.
Yeah. But it's upsetting. Clearly he's not going to be a coach in the USFL going forward. I don't think any other team is going to pick him up. Do you think? I mean, if anything ever happens,
I think he did what he could. I mean,
His well,
1-9 to the Maulers.
his quarterbacks never panned out.
No. And again, this all comes back to they didn't have enough time to click.
Yeah.
They had no time. And I mean, this is coming off the COVID shit, the
Yeah.
restrictions, and everything else. And I mean, it's a bunch of things. Now, we can't say the same shit for the Maulers, but,
Right. Yeah.
you know, this we can really say they just didn't have enough time, enough practicing. You had 2 fields to practice on. It's just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I had very high expectations just because of his tenure in the NFL. Yeah. According to producer Wayne, we got breaking news. The team was distracted by those dad genes, So
I mean,
who
I
wouldn't be?
wonder. I
We all
wonder.
were.
I wonder if he walked on the field and he started singing, "A mustache, a mustache. If you only had a mustache."
Uh, like I said, it's gonna be. I think I'm more upset because I didn't get to meet him.
I mean, you tried. You tried.
You know.
We give you that. You was looking every
Well,
time we
look,
go. You
yeah.
look.
I mean, look, I always combed the mustache real nice when we went down there. Hoping he would see me in the crowd and flag me down. So
Like, damn, look at that stash.
yeah. I'm going to put the damn counter back up. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next slide and let's see what's happening now. On February 3rd, Mike Nolan was hired by the Michigan Panthers to be their head coach, succeeding Jeff Fisher. This will be the first head coaching job since 2008 for Mike Nolan when he was the 49ers head coach in the NFL. His father is former 49ers and Saints coach Dick Nolan. He was born March 7th, 1959. He's 63 years old. He played safety at the University of Oregon. Again, you've got somebody with all this NFL talent or NFL experience. Hopefully he lasts longer than 1 year.
Yeah. This just in. Breaking news. He likes to wear suits like his dad.
Well, that's interesting because, you look back on these old NFL films, all these coaches are wearing 3-piece suits on the sidelines.
I mean, I want to see somebody who wears the suits like Paul Bear Bryant, man.
That's what I'm saying. That you're in charge when you're coaching wearing a suit. You know what I mean?
Can't be like the bear from Wayne.
Yeah. We know, but they can try. So. Well,
my goodness.
Here is Mike Nolan's coaching resume. As it says up at the top, I've been everywhere, man. And I'm not going to read it, Wayne. You'll have to be watching the show on YouTube or Spotify to see all the places that he's coached. But it'd be easier for me to tell you the places he has not coached because he has coached everywhere.
It looks like he's mainly a defensive coordinator in a bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. He played safety in college and stuff like that. We just discussed that. And this team clearly needs a quarterback and needs an offense. Is he going to be able to put together the coaching staff that's going to give him that?
I'd say that's going to be a big problem because, I mean, you don't see – I see maybe 2 offensive – well, no, wide receivers. I think that's the only one I really see.
Yeah.
He seems like he's got the defensive down because why else would all these other teams hire him?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's been defensive coordinator for many NFL teams for various stretches. It's not like it was just a one and done. And it seems like the older he's gotten, the less, just going down to linebackers coach and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the guy's got experience. I mean, he started coaching in 1981, pretty much
before our time.
As a grad assistant in college. Yeah, before our time.
Yeah.
As far as his coaching resume from the NFL, man, he's been on the Giants, the 49ers, the Redskins / Commanders, the Atlanta Falcons, Ravens, Broncos, Saints, Chargers, Jets, Dolphins, and Cowboys. He's been with a bunch of teams, so he's got that defensive experience. And if he's got a good defense, it's going to help his offense for sure.
Yeah.
But you got to have a quarterback.
Got to have a quarterback. You got to have – and, makes me think, well, let's go back to 2001 and see how his wide receivers was.
Yeah.
but that's the only one. Back in 2001, he got wide receivers.
Yeah.
And hey, I mean, this could be a diamond in the rough for him. He might bring Michigan Panthers back. You never know, but it's going to be hard to beat the Stallions, though.
Well, they're going to be playing their home games in Detroit, so it's going to be interesting to see if they have a hometown crowd,
Brian, did you notice he was a special teams coach? I bet he knows a lot about long snapping.
Good for him. He knows 3 guys. Then.
You might need to hit him up. He can teach you something besides that hit stick,
Well, let's sign me up. All right, guys. Says Nolan and the Panthers will have the number 1 overall draft pick in the 2023 USFL draft. You got, again, Michigan Panthers going to have number 1 pick. Pittsburgh has number 2. Houston number 3. The Memphis Showboats, which were the Tampa Bay Bandits last year, have number 4. New Orleans Breakers number 5. Generals of New Jersey 6, Philadelphia Stars 7, and then Birmingham will have the last pick in the first round because of their championship run. And then Michigan Panthers quarterbacks listed. You have Eric Barrier, something like that, and then Josh Love. So they don't have any depth at all. No proven commodities at quarterback. But we've got a quote here from Mike Nolan. It says, playing great football and competing at high levels is what the Panthers are going to be about. Our goal is to play with energy and pride for the entire state we represent. I want our fans to be proud to root for the Panthers. That is a great statement. That is what you want your coach to say. Can he back it up?
That is true. I mean, I can say this. At least you're not rooting for the Maulers.
Yeah. Well, they do have new uniforms and stuff that look better. So Pittsburgh should play better this year, especially since Mr. Wilson's not there no more. So
he will be in their thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, that's right. Well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Coach, I'll let you wrap it up.
You want me to wrap it up? I'll wrap it up like a Christmas present under a tree. But, well, that is it. From Coach's Corner News, I'd like to thank Brian coming on with me and helping me out with that long list of stuff. But, hey, get on there, buy a shirt for your loved one, or if you don't love them, buy a shirt anyway. Help out the Children's Hospital stuff, and get on there, buy a old catfish shirt for catfish. And, hey, we'll make some more shirts. We might make our daily life bios. We never know. Listen to the Colonel laugh. You could hear him. I know. He's not muted. But with that, I'd like to say y'all stay classy. We love you. Like us, love us, share us. And with that, we're out of here. God bless you.